I just want to take you on an updated garden tour. Oh, I'm out of breath. I was weeding the paths. So this is it's June 13th today, and these are my lettuce in my first row. I actually sprinkled a lot of lettuce here, but I think the weeds came up before the lettuce, and so we didn't really get a lot. So I'm trying to give it some breathing room. I have quite a bit of weeding to do in this garden. But this half, nothing was planted here. I wanted to plant more lettuce, but I think my plan is to actually transplant a bunch of lettuce. So hopefully that will give them, I can just weed it out and transplant fresh, and they'll be ahead of the game. So these are the sunflowers. Holy crap, they're tall. They were actually planted, like, here's my hand. They were planted about a foot underground so that they could grow pretty sturdy, and they definitely are. Like, their stalk is thicker than my finger now. It's thicker than my thumb, actually. And then we have some pea plants that are coming up, and those I'm trying to make them climb up the trellis. Ooh, look at this. We have some pea pods. That's so cool. So I'll have to check when I'm supposed to harvest these, but looks like we have another one here. How exciting. So you're getting my first look at looking at this up close. So the weeding actually isn't that bad on the plants themselves. I've done a pretty good job with that. But I had a problem figuring out what was a weed and what's not, so today I'm actually going to do a lot of weeding. This is a sunflower. It's coming up. Looks so cool. It's really small right now, but look how big these are. They're jamming. Super cool. I just love these guys. They look like alien plants. Okay, so over here is my tomatoes. This guy actually was very small, and I thought he wasn't going to make it. He got chopped in half during transplant, and I just kind of like put him back together and hoped. Gonna take off the nasty branch. So he's looking great though. He's pretty big. Marigolds are coming in and looking beautiful. They smell really nice, keeping the bugs for the most part off of my tomato plants. And if I see here, it looks like we're about to start getting some tomatoes, hopefully. I'm gonna keep looking around. Who knows, maybe it's already happened somewhere. There's a flower. Very cool, very beautiful. All right, and the next row is green beans and zinnia. So I didn't actually know what a zinnia looked like, so that's why this looks pretty bad. But I planted them on the outside of the rows, so I'm just now needing to weed around these and try to take out the stuff that I thought this was like cosmos. I still don't know 100%, but I believe I found these over there in that garden bed, and they were weeds. So, but this is my green bean plant, and it looks like it's starting to get some flowers too. So we just need to take off some of this pressure. And it just rained, so totally in a good place for this. And then somebody mentioned using the weeds as a mulch, so just like putting them around the actual plants, which I think will work really well. So that's what I'm gonna do. I've already kind of had some pile here around the zinnia. I can't wait to see what those look like. So you can see them popping up all along here. And this is a cucumber. It's doing pretty good. I believe that green bean was the only one that came up over there, so I think I might need to plant more, unless it's too late. Here's another cucumber, doing great. We've been getting a lot of rain, and I've also fertilized this soil before I planted on it, so it looks pretty good. eggplant. Oh my gosh, this is like one of my favorites. I don't know why, it's just so weird. Oh look, the water like collected on the leaf. That's super cool. These are like really thick, leathery leaves. I don't see any fruits. Well, it's not really fruit, but you know what I mean. Any flowers. So I'm wondering when is that going to start happening? But they are pretty big. This guy's been a bit behind, but he's starting to catch up. I'm trying to figure out, I'm thinking these are also, I think this is a weed, but I believe this is the flower. It's very thin compared to this weed. So I'm figuring it out slowly but surely. What's that plant? Oh my gosh, I think these are beets. I sprinkled some beets. I might be wrong, I might need to check that when I get home, but I think those are beets. These are the onions, they're doing pretty well. We have some interesting weeds here. They're pretty, I don't know. I like them. I don't really want to get rid of those. I want to see what these guys do. They're very soft. Kind of like aloe, I don't know. They're probably bad for my garden, but I'm going to keep them anyway and see what happens. Oh, okay. So that's that row. So it looks like the majority of the beets. Oh, weird. Unless, is that a beet? Maybe they just start turning red? I don't know. That's the beet and eggplant row, and this is the pepper row. I don't know if I planted anything else at the end of this row. I think this is mostly weeds. But then when you get over here, this was a pepper plant. I think the bugs got the best of them. I had some lice. But yeah, this whole row is nothing but peppers. It's doing pretty well. Let's go in here and see. Looks like one of them got germinated, or not germinated, fertilized. Here's another bell pepper. I need to pour some natural insecticide on this so that we can keep the population of bugs down. I'm trying to find the chili pepper plant. Oh, here it is. Wow, holy moly. That's so cool. I actually grew this. That's the best. And here's another one. And there's a purple one. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Oh, there's. So I actually planted like an assortment of peppers. Some were just, I took seeds from people's like leftover veggies. So I'm like, hey, are you done eating that pepper? Can I have the seeds? Yeah, I'm that person. But I wanted to just see what they'd turn into, and it looks like they're mostly chili peppers. I don't know what this is. This is fuzzy leaves, and all the other ones don't have fuzzy leaves. And nothing has popped up yet on this one. It's like velvet. Oh, I guess these do too. They become soft. How strange. And these are the same as no other pepper here. So I'm curious to see what are those going to turn into. Okay, this row I planted a lot of potatoes right down the middle. I don't know if any have come up yet. I want to say nothing has come up. So I might have to try to plant those again. Part 2. Okay, continuation of the pumpkins. This is my last row of the garden. So these pumpkins, I don't know how many are going to come up, but I'm really excited. I'm kind of concerned though. I don't know what this is growing next to my pumpkin. What is that? I'm going to wait and see. It looks interesting. It looks like it could be something that I planted. It smells weird. It smells like... Maybe that's from another plant. Nope, the pumpkin definitely smells like a pumpkin, but this is like something different. Sorry, I'm rambling. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That is my garden. Thank you for the update and looking at this with me. I'm going to give you one last shot of it, and then I will also do an update after I've weeded, so before and after pictures.